Atlanta is exploding with growth, but not where you might think. Between 2023 and 2024, over 75,000 people moved to the metro Atlanta area. But here's the kicker. Most of that growth is not happening in the city. Gwinnett, Cobb, Forsyth, Cherokee, all growing over 13%, while the city core struggles to keep up. And in this video, I'm going to break down exactly why so many people are ditching the city life. And at the end, I'll share the most underrated neighborhood that could be Atlanta's next big thing. Stick around, and this one may change where you move next. What's up, guys? I'm Alex Worrell, your Atlanta realtor, helping people just like you buy, sell, and relocate all across the metro Atlanta area. Today, we're diving into one of the biggest trends that are happening right now. And trust me, some of these reasons might surprise you. Let's jump right in. Let's start with what is really happening on the ground. Since 2020, some of Atlanta's most popular neighborhoods, Midtown, Old Fourth Ward, Virginia Highlands, Grant Park, have actually started losing residents. That's right, people are leaving. And while the city's population is still technically growing, it feels more crowded than it ever has. Gridlock traffic jam, jam-packed schools, sky-high living costs. More and more people are saying, I love Atlanta, but I just need more space. Meanwhile, just outside the perimeter, places like Peachtree Corners are thriving. Families, remote workers, and first-time buyers are heading north, drawn to bigger homes, better schools, and stronger communities. In fact, many northern suburbs are growing nearly 3 times faster than in the city. Now let's talk about something that hits every homeowner: taxes. If you've owned property in the city over the past few years, including myself, you've definitely felt the squeeze. Some neighborhoods, property taxes have jumped up over 20% since 2021. Now add in rising utilities, surprise assessments, and school bonds, starting to feel kind of like death by 1,000 cuts. But just outside of perimeter, Peachtree Corners, Johns Creek, Milton, you get lower mileage rates, fewer hidden fees, and a whole lot more breathing room. Now that monthly saving, it's a game changer. But let's be real. One of the biggest reasons families are moving north is the schools. While Atlanta public schools have their bright spots, the district overall ranks in the bottom half statewide. I can tell you that and speak from personal experience, having a kid that's gone all the way through elementary and middle school in the city public schools. For many parents, that is a deal breaker. Compare that to Gwinnett, North Fulton, Forsyth counties that are home to some of the best rated schools that are in the state of Georgia. In Peachtree Corners alone, you have options like the Paul Duke STEM and Norcross High School's International Baccalaureate program without the private school price tag. That kind of access is life-changing. And here's something that has changed everything: remote work. Over 35% of Atlanta's workforce works from home at least part-time or full-time. Your house isn't just where you sleep, it's where you work. Take the meetings, wrangle your kids, and try to stay sane. And in the average 1,100 square foot condo with no yard, that gets pretty cramped pretty fast, especially if you have kids. Now compare that to a home in Peachtree Corners that has 2,800 square feet with a yard, garage, home office, and room to actually live. When your home is your everything, space isn't just a luxury, it's survival. Now, I know what you're thinking. Won't moving to the suburbs mean I am stuck in traffic all the time when I commute back into the city? Well, that's a great question, and here is the truth. Neighborhoods like Peachtree Corners and Roswell, even Alpharetta, have some of the best commuter access in metro Atlanta. Peachtree Industrial, Holcomb Bridge, Georgia 400 South, all makes getting to Midtown or Buckhead really quite easy. I mean, 25 to 45 minutes at tops, which makes it doable, especially when you're not going to the office, but maybe once or twice a week. And with remote working and hybrid working becoming the norm, you're commuting less often. And when you do, it's mainly on your times, and you can kind of commute during the hours where traffic is not mainstream. So less traffic, more flexibility, and no sacrifice. Can't beat that. All right, now that you know why people are leaving the city, let's talk about what they're getting in return. But real quick, drop a comment below and let me know why you would consider leaving the city that you're currently in. Hit the subscribe button below. I've got deep dives coming in all the top spots, and you won't want to miss them. Now let's talk lifestyle. In Peachtree Corners, homes average around $210 per square foot. Emmett Park, Virginia Highlands, often $350 per square foot plus. That difference adds up fast. You're not just getting more house, you're getting more yard, more privacy, more peace, I mean, picture this, a garden, a fire pit, maybe even a hammock under the trees. That extra land, it's not just square footage, it's quality of life. Lot size matters. Inside the city, the medium lot is around 1,150 square feet. In the suburbs, quarter of an acre to a half acre lots, even full acre lots are common. That's space for your kids, your pets, your gardener, I mean, whatever you can imagine, maybe even building a custom pool in the backyard. And yeah, you can actually park in front of your own house. No parallel parking, no tickets, no stress. And here's the part that surprises most people. You're not giving up lifestyle. You're leveling it up. Peachtree Corners is its own destination now. You've got the Forum, the town center, walkable streets, boutique shopping, great restaurants, and year-round events like movie nights, concerts, and food festivals, kind of just like the city. On any given Saturday, you might grab coffee at Julia's Italian Bakery, hit Trader Joe's, take a yoga class, and have dinner at H&W Steakhouse, one of my favorite steakhouses in Atlanta, even with having tried all the best steakhouses in Atlanta. And guess what? You can park for free. And it's not just Peachtree Corners. I mean, Alpharetta, Canton Street in Roswell, Woodstock, Marietta Square, Buford, Cumming, they all have their own little downtown area. And all these areas have built walkable, charming destinations style downtowns with rooftop dining, splash pads, amphitheaters, craft breweries, and farmers markets alike. This isn't second-tier living. It's the best of both worlds. Suburban space with city energy. Let's talk variety. Intown is mostly condos, townhomes, or old bungalows that, in most of the times, either need a lot of work or are just a lot of money to maintain. In the suburbs, you got everything. Low maintenance townhomes, new construction, gated communities, and estate-style homes with pools and dedicated office. Median home prices in Peachtree Corners is around $600,000, and it had a 9% jump last year. And over 25% of all new construction since 2020 is happening in North Fulton and Gwinnett. That means newer homes, better layouts, smarter tech, and less maintenance. You're trading cramped and dated for spacious, stylish, and turnkey. I get it. Moving to the suburbs isn't for everyone. You might miss the Beltline, Piedmont Park, the food, the music festivals. I mean, I love those things too, and that's fair. But here's the thing, you don't have to give it up. Suburban residents still head into the city on a regular basis for Hawks games, the Fox Theater, the High Museum, the festivals. You can ride MARTA in, it's really not that difficult. The difference? You're visiting the chaos versus living in it. And with easy access to MARTA from the top of the perimeter, you can ride in and out without even touching I-75 or I-85, less stress, more choices, and the best of both worlds. And here's what's even more exciting. The suburbs are evolving. Peachtree Corners, Alpharetta, Roswell, they're not just growing, they're innovating. Golf cart lanes, co-working hubs, boutique gyms, community-focused spaces, but they're doing that without losing what makes them great in the first place. Green space, safety, and that it just feels good vibe. It's not the boring suburbs of the past. It's the future of how people are wanting to live, and Atlanta is evolving accordingly. All right, if you made it this far, here's your payoff. Here are my top 3 most underrated suburbs in 2025. First, Peachtree Corners. It's got everything. Top schools, parks, community life. For professionals, number 2, I would say downtown Alpharetta. You can live, work, and play all in one place. And number 3, for investors, South, Forsyth, and Cumming. Massive growth potential and still undervalued. So whether you're thinking about moving next week or next year, I'd love to be your go-to real estate agent. My team helps dozens of families each year make this exact transition. Now, if you're buying, selling, relocating, or even just exploring your options, don't hesitate to give us a call, text, or shoot me an email. We'd love to help you. All of my information is right below. And if this video gave you a little value, clarity, and inspiration, make sure you smash that like button and subscribe and tap that bell so you never miss our weekly drops that are packed with tips and tours and market insights. Thanks for watching, and we'll look forward to seeing you on our next video.